Hi, Empress Justice here. Listen, I'm about to get that full moon reading to you guys on the 9th. But in the meantime, I want to show you guys something, okay? This is my beautiful chest that was given to me by a fellow targeted individual. His wife was a white witch and he knew that I was into the whole esoteric stuff. So he wanted to give this to me. And I've used it well. He gave it to me a few years ago. It was partially he was partially the reason why I kind of started Empress Justice Tarot a bit more seriously, because he put a little bit of money towards what I was doing. It wasn't much. It was like, upwards of like £50 or something. But like, he put a little bit of money towards what I was interested in. And yeah, he gave me this. He gave me this chest right here. That was his late wife's, which is an honor. So what I've been doing is I've been keeping some of my magical supplies in here, and it's padlocked, you see. I've been keeping some of my magical supplies in here because as a targeted individual, gang stalkers like to get into your stuff. Speaking of which, there's a little bit of a problem back here, right? Now you can see where the screws are loose, because what I've been doing is I've been kind of overestimating the capacity of this thing. And what I've been doing is, in a bid to stop gang stalkers from stealing my stuff, I've been overestimating the capacity of it. And what's happened is that this thing right here has come loose. Now what I've attempted to do, because some of the screws are missing, and I thought the screws were missing because like they naturally just came out. But it occurred to me that the gang stalkers might have actually taken out some of the screws because they were easy to take out. So what I've attempted to do is I've attempted to kind of replace some of the screws here. But as you can see, it's not great. It's a potential vulnerability. Every time I leave my house, for however leave my house, it's a potential vulnerability. And the reason I'm showing you guys this is because when you don't present your vulnerabilities more publicly, your vulnerabilities are usually only seen by the very people who want to weaponize them the most against you. So this is why I show you guys here my vulnerabilities where things are going wrong in my life, as well as, when they're going right, to illustrate to you guys that, the metaphysical path is it's not a straight line. It's a line that spirals. It's a spiral, right? It goes up. It's an upward spiral, but it takes turns. And this is one of the turns that the metaphysical path takes. When you try too hard to protect yourself against something that has decided to make itself inevitable, this is what you get. You get overcapacity and you get too much baggage being held. Now, I'm definitely going to get this baby fixed at some point. But I just wanted to illustrate to you guys what happens when you take on too much of people's baggage, when you take on too much of their behavior, when you take on too much of their cruelty, their malice. You end up overloading yourself and damaging something that's precious to you. So this is a reminder for everybody. Don't overload your chest too much. Keep your heart as light as you possibly can, and you'll find that the world is an easier place to move through. Now, when it comes to this, I never noticed this before. I don't think that was there when I originally got the chest. That wasn't originally there before, I don't think. So that's another detail. Or it could have been there, I don't know, but I took a photo of it. When I took the photo of it, I don't remember that being there. I'd have to look through my archives. But yes, don't overload too much thinking that you're protecting yourself. Keep everything as light as you can. When people take on some of your load, they take on some of your baggage. It comes back to the destiny swapping thing that I told you guys. Well, I talked about on my other channel. When people try to destiny swap with you, they don't just take on your talents. They don't take on the good parts. They take on all the other parts with it. So, yeah, don't overprotect yourself. Leave some vulnerabilities open. Because if the only people who know are the worst people in the world, then they're more likely to get away with weaponizing them against you. Lesson for today. When it comes to the full moon reading in Vishaka, I might actually do one video tonight. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. But what I will do is I will do the full moon in Vishaka readings from tomorrow. Because when it comes to the lunar readings, like I've got a lot on during this month. I'm going to be traveling a lot again. So I will be doing the full moon readings from the 9th of May. But after I've done the full moon readings, I'm going to go right on to doing the new moon readings ahead of time. I normally don't like to do these things ahead of time, but that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay. So, unless there's more. Oh yeah. I'm not doing any private services for now. Right. And again, it's not because I'm not going to be doing any more tarot readings. Actually, it's actually the opposite reason. I'm not going to hold you. It's the opposite reason. It's because I'm getting ready to restructure everything and knowing how my mind works. I've got the ADHD thing going on. I've got the OCD thing going on. I've got the BPD thing going on. And I've got the gang stalking thing going on. So all of those things I have to navigate in order to kind of restructure the way I do my readings and the way I do what I do, basically, with the way I do my astrology. I have to restructure it all, not necessarily to overprotect myself, but just to ensure I'm always prepared, right? So, yes, that's it for now. I have been Empress Justice. Peace and blessings. And yes, I will still be doing online readings, right? But when it comes to private readings, I'm out of action until at least October this year. And I do mean at least. There's a lot of big shit that I have to be undertaking. So in the meantime, enjoy the free readings. And I will see you when I see you. Oh, and on top of that, the readings are not going to be as frequent. I am going to be doing... I haven't decided yet, because I told you guys in the last video that I would be doing the weekly readings, but I wouldn't be doing the monthlies. Now I'm kind of rethinking that. I'm thinking that I should do the monthly readings and then do the new moon and full moon like I used to do. So go back to original recipe Empress Justice Tarot, or like go real Justice Tarot with it, right? Like just stick to the original recipe readings for now and see how they play out. I might change the way I do the format. Yeah, we'll leave that to the readings. But yes, I'm thinking that my online readings will be less frequent while I restructure everything to do with Empress Justice Tarot and Empress Justice Astrology. And also I am still going to be doing special like astrological forecasts. I'm still going to be doing I am going to be doing that because coming up is going to be Rahu Ketu axis moving into Aquarius, Leo respectively, so that's going to be interesting. So I'm still going to be doing that, but in the meantime, the next video to come from me will be for Shaka full moon. Hold tight. Okay, this is Empress Justice, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace and blessings. Bye bye, my darlings.